Hey everybody, it's your girl Choose here, always trying to get to the bottom of things. You know, there was that song in the 80s about rumors and how they get started. Not Waka Flocka's version, the old one. How do rumors get started? Started by the jealous people and... Okay, I'm sorry. I digress. Let's go.
Let that go. A tax increase. With South Suburban taxes and how they are. She's proposing a tax increase. We haven't had to raise taxes. Last time they raised taxes in Dolton, when they had to, when she was on the board, there was a water bill thing that happened with the city of Chicago. They had to raise the taxes to pay the city of Chicago. The year after that, they came to explain conspiracy, try to propose a property tax increase. We didn't vote for it. We don't have to do it now. But the spending is crazy. We already had $3.4 million deficit.
In the campaign season, a lot of times people will say and do anything to become elected. The village of Dolton residents should know the mayor does not have the authority to raise property taxes. The village board does. That's why you have a board, and that's why you have a mayor.
Oh, freaking no. Okay, well, you guys heard it yourself. From Napoleon Harris, Ed Steve, that is a lie. The mayor cannot raise taxes even if she said she wanted to. But you also talked about the conspiracy group. So let's give a clip of Vincent Kankar and exactly what you're talking about with the water bill thing that you tried to skate past real quick.
I've been working in the past 3 years with Yvonne in the finance department, trying to work through paying the bills of the village. Unfortunately, the finances of the village are in bad shape. Okay, we're here today, and I'm going to tell you, we're at the bottom. If the board does not take action today, it's going to be too late to do anything in the future. It's just as plain and simple as that.
In terms of money, we have no money.
We've been able to piece things together for 2 or 3 years, sell a 1-year bond every year to get some money in the village to pay some items off. But right now, I mean, if you get too far behind on the scavenger bills, the garbage is going to pile up in the streets. If you get too far behind in your paramedic bills, there's not going to be any paramedics to answer the calls for emergencies. You won't be able to pay your employees. It's the end of the line, and I don't know how to say it.
Where is the money?
And yes, I know this was 2017, so for those of you who are impatient, go ahead and fast forward to the May 26, 2021 Finance Committee meeting, and that will give you more information. Feel free to check that video down here, go to Conscious's video, or go to the Village of Dolton YouTube page itself to view the full meeting.
To sum it up, this part of the law designates specific amounts of money to support local organisations in these areas to help meet community needs. This funding was supposed to come down on July 1st, 2021, during the time when Tiffany Henyard was the mayor of Dolton and Frank Zuccarelli was still the township supervisor. I know many of you are concerned about not knowing where this money went or not being able to get information from Dolton. A good starting point would be reaching out to the Illinois Department of Human Services or your local state representatives such as Napoleon Harris. I get it. It can be frustrating when you're not getting clear answers, but continuously complaining without going to the right sources doesn't solve anything either. It's getting a bit tiresome to hear, "What grants? We can't get information. The village clerk is responsible for this information."
And the last lie did not get past us where you said that Dolton has never taken out bonds before. It's because of her reckless spending. Again, you and the media, nice way to spread the narrative. But let's see if we can clear that up. Besides the fact that you, Tammy Brown, and Jason are all aware of the May 26th finance meeting.
I don't know if I had heard that we never received a tax anticipation loan before. Did I hear that? That we never had one? Oh, well, we did. And between 2013 and 2017, Stan Urban was the village administrator. We did get a $2.5 million tax anticipation loan. And that was during that time, the village of Dolton was considered a junk bond village. Nobody gave us credit. We couldn't get credit. And I'm just in awning. I'm hearing about $600,000 grant, $2 million. We got this, we got that. That's a plus. And I know sometimes feelings get involved, but when we talk about doing something that's good for the community, I just say let's kind of just revamp our thoughts. Just like getting this building right here. It was forced on the trustees to take this building when we were considered broke. And we took this building and we took it off the tax rolls when we were getting some dollars for it. But during that time, we just fell into that role. So I'm just saying, when you hear about this kind of money we getting, now we getting credit, we getting grants, we getting loans. We were considered a junk bond village. 2013 to 2017, we were just known as the broke village. We couldn't get nothing. Now we getting these things. I just say, brothers and sisters, let's get that money wise here.
Yeah.
That's all. And this is not a stab at anyone. Just sometimes we just have to think about others.
Yeah.
Let's get that money. It's there. Let's get it while it's there. So you can be clean on your thoughts on this here, because I see right now everything is kind of twisted. We tight. We pissed off. I know it. But when we got something right there in hand, let's go ahead and get it. That's a low-hanging fruit right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I just say. Don't let that get away from us. Now, can we put that back on the motion for that 600,000?
So you see, guys, this is not about who you like and who you don't like. This is about knowing what happened in the past so that you can understand the present. As Steve said himself, this is the misinformation. The misinformation in this case was you. And if we stop looking to others to get our information and go straight to the source, we can understand what it is that we are so upset about. And lastly, when voting, or I just want to say in any type of decision making in general, let's stop thinking about what we want to vote against or the decision that we're making that is because it's against a person. Let's figure out why we are, in this case, that with the upcoming elections, why we are voting for what we're voting for. Or in regular life with decision making, why am I making this decision? Am I making this decision because of my dislike for a person, place, or thing? Or am I genuinely making this decision because this is how I feel? This is what aligns with my values and my goals. I mean, it's really important to understand these taglines when we use them. Tiffany spent all the money. Did she? I'm not saying she did or she didn't. But here's what I am very clearly saying. The trustees, as well as the mayor, have the warrant list. Now, whoever's behind either one, whoever you're backing, are they giving you the warrant list? Have you looked on the website? Have you checked these things that are being paid for, that are either being misspent or spent correctly? Have you all seen this? And why not? Jason House was the finance chair. As I understand it, he continues to be in charge of the finance committee if there is still one. So ask everyone for what you need. Not just because we're going against this person or we don't like this person. And I'm going to leave you with the wise words of this lovely Nigerian soul that attended a meeting. Y'all know that meeting where they said, Kiana, we know that this got something about do with Rutgers and you and Tiffany and y'all need to work that out, and this ain't our problem. But I digress. Let's leave you with these final words.
Don't try. Don't be discouraged. It will work. And so I just want to appeal to you trustees. Let's mellow down. Let's mellow down. Let's work together. You cannot be angry all the time. You know? Yes, I want to let you know I am original prince from Nigeria. So I know what I'm talking about. You can work together without all this bitterness. You know? So then I want to ask the mayor to find common ground with them. Let's find a common ground, and it'll be well for you.